Hi, welcome to 7 Report. Today we're reviewing the VaporFi vSix sub-ohm tank. VaporFi continues to release high-quality premium vaping products, both hardware and e-juice. One of their latest releases is the vSix tank. It came to 7 Report as part of the Vox 60 TC starter kit, which includes the tank and the new Vox 60 TC mod. Now, I did publish a first look piece on the starter kit as a unit. We'll have a link to that up in this general area here so you can catch that video if you missed it. But since VaporFi also offers each component individually, I'm going to be doing an individual in-depth review on each of them. The VaporFi vSix tank is a top filler with an e-juice capacity of 6 ml. It has adjustable airflow and adjustable e-juice flow controls. VaporFi packages the vSix tank with 3 different types of coils: a 0.45 ohm single coil, a 0.25 ohm dual coil, and a 0.25 ohm nickel 200 coil. Now, the suggested wattage range on these single coil is 10 to 35 watts, 10 to 50 watts on the dual coil, and 10 to 60 watts with a temperature range up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit for the nickel 200 coil. The vSix is a top filler, and to fill it, you just unscrew this very top lid portion of the tank. Just untwist it like that. Very simple. And that's going to show you the 2 e-juice fill holes. And I should have had this ready. Let me have a bottle of e-juice here quickly. And you just insert your dripper or your e-juice bottle. Turn it so we can actually see the e-juice going in. With that clear e-juice, sometimes it's hard to see where you've got it. And then you just put the lid back on. It's got a handy little arrow to show you which way it screws on. Actually, that unscrews. And you twist it that way. Now, VaporFi does suggest something that I didn't do. Closing the airflow port, and I don't know how we're going to be able to see this with that bright light. The e-juice flow port, let me wipe the tank off a little. Get some fingerprints on there. Make it a little easier for you to see. There we go. If you can see the cotton through there, there's a little level just below where you twist the cap for filling. You twist this next lower part to adjust e-juice flow, and that will cover or reveal more of that cotton. I don't know if that's just too smeared from my fingerprints to see, or if the light's just hitting it wrong. But you can see that cotton there. Twist that and that will cover, let me see if I can block some of that light, or reveal more of the cotton so you get more or less e-juice flow into the tank that way. Now, as I said, VaporFi recommends you close that all the way and you close your airflow control all the way when filling the tank to keep from leaking, but I've not had any leaking yet, and I generally don't. I'm too lazy. And the airflow adjustment, like many others, you just twist that bottom collar to open it or close it, depending on how you like your airflow. Now, I did play around a little bit with that adjustable e-juice flow, and I found with it about half closed, half open, that the vapor was a little bit warmer. Now to change the coil, you turn it upside down and you just twist the base and it's going to come off there. I'm not going to show you how to do that. You know how to unscrew a tank. And this is full of e-juice. I don't want to risk, what the heck. Just twist it off like that. And that will show you better, perhaps, the coil as well. And see, there's the, how are you going to see that without me spilling juice all over the place? Right in here, the little notches in that extended part of the chimney are what cover or reveal more or less of your e-juice ports for you to control the flow of e-juice to the coil. Now, because these coils are OCC coils, organic cotton coils, VaporFi does recommend that you prime the coil and allow it to get fully saturated with e-juice by letting it sit in the tank after you fill the tank before you first vape it when it's a brand new coil. So let's take a look at what comes in the box. Pretty simple. You've got the vSix tank itself, which comes with that 0.45 ohm coil already installed. And then you have two other coils. You have a nickel 200 coil and you have a dual coil, both of them 0.25 ohm. And then you get a user's manual. Make sure I've got the English showing. I think I showed the French on a user's manual the other day, which is very short because it's just a tank. I mean, there's not a whole lot to it, but it tells you how to use the top fill, how to change the coil, how to adjust the airflow and the e-juice control as well. The heart of any tank is its coil. Doesn't matter how much e-juice it holds, how good it looks, or how finely you can adjust airflow. If the coil in the tank doesn't turn your e-juice into richly flavored vapor, it's not going to be a very good tank. A number of tank manufacturers make a variety of coils for their tanks. Temperature control coils, coils with different ohms ratings, a variety of suggested wattage ranges, and VaporFi does the same for the vSix tank. VaporFi ships the vSix with what many would consider to be the least of the coils installed in the tank already. That single coil 0.45 ohm stainless steel organic cotton coil. Now this coil has a maximum suggested wattage of 35 watts. And when I first read that, I thought, how much vapor am I going to get? How much flavor am I going to get out of this coil if I can only fire it up to 35 watts? I was tempted to swap it out for the dual coil or the nickel 200 temperature control coil for my first vape, but ultimately I decided to give the single coil a go. And I was more than pleasantly surprised with the results. That little single 0.45 ohm coil has really been a real workhorse, producing loads of vapor, full of flavor, works so well, I've been more than content to run it just at 30 watts. I haven't even gone up to the upper limit of its 35 watt range. I also have used it in temperature control mode on the Kangertech K-Box 200, which will fire stainless steel coils in temperature control. And I've got loads of vapor in the 385 to 400 degree Fahrenheit range using that little 0.45 ohm coil. The vSix has about as many features as any tank I've seen. It'll hold a real healthy 6 mil of e-juice. It's top filling and has adjustable airflow. There's those ports right there. And adjustable e-juice flow. I have not seen many tanks with that, but the vSix has it. And VaporFi ships the tank with 3 coils, each a different variety, so you can figure out which one best suits your style of vaping. And then when it's time to order coils, order a 5-pack of the one that you like the best, or order a 5-pack of each of the 3 if you like all 3 of them. But the only feature the vSix is missing is removable Pyrex tank. See, the Pyrex here is integral to the tank. It's embedded into the rest of the tank so you can't take it out to wash it, and more importantly, if you drop the tank and the Pyrex shatters, your tank is pretty much toast. VaporFi has long been known for its high-end quality products, and the vSix certainly maintains that tradition. The threading on this tank from top to bottom, smooth and flush. I haven't experienced any gurgling with the coils. They perform excellently. Now I have noticed just a little bit of condensation here at the fill point, at the place where that lid screws on and off. And I think that might be because right here where you fill the tank, I don't know how you're going to be able to judge this, but that is a fairly flush surface here. So when you put your e-juice in either one of those holes, occasionally you're going to get a drop or two of e-juice on there, and it has nowhere else to go once you put that lid back onto the tank. So that's what I'm chalking that up to. I've noticed that especially after I have refilled the vSix, that you get a little condensation right along in there, but I have not seen any leakage anywhere besides that condensation at the lid where you fill the e-juice. I think the VaporFi V6 tank, very good looking tank. Now it is available in silver or black. Obviously VaporFi shipped the black one for a 7 report review, and I'm glad that they did. I really think that this one looks better even than the pictures I've seen of the silver. That logo really pops, a little bit subdued, but it pops, that silver against the black. With the Pyrex, you get just enough of the chrome or the silver of the tubing and the chimney and the coil inside to have a nice contrast. The finish, very rich and deep. It almost feels like there's a little bit of, I don't know, it's a very deep finish. Whatever they did, it doesn't feel just like metal. It's almost like there's almost, I'm not saying that there is, but it almost has the look and feel slightly of a rubber or plastic coating. I don't think it does, but that finish is deep enough that it kind of feels that way. Very nice looking, especially on a black mod, and I've used it on a couple of different mods that were black. But you know what? I also used it on the Smock Arstein Mini in red. Yeah, it looked good on that one too. VaporFi offers the V6 tank for $59.99. Now, that's not cheap, but then VaporFi has never competed on price. They don't need to. They don't make cheap products. They do offer an industry-leading 30-day money-back guarantee and a 90-day warranty. So add the peace of mind you get from that dedication to customer service to the excellent performance and features of the V6, and suddenly it's not only a good deal, it's a smart deal as well. 3 different types of coils, adjustable e-juice flow, adjustable air flow, 6 mil e-juice capacity make the VaporFi V6 tank one that you'll use for a very long time to come. I use the VaporFi V6 tank with the VaporFi Vox 60 TC mod, also the Smock Arstein Mini, and the Kangertech K-Box 200. It worked very well on every one of those mods. And I vaped a variety of e-juices in the V6 tank that produced rich, full flavor with every one of them. Now, VaporFi did provide the V6 tank for the purpose of this review, and VaporFi is a 7 report advertiser. In the description section of this video on our YouTube channel and in the article on our website 7report.com, I will have a link to the product page on VaporFi.com for the V6 tank, where you can find out more about it and purchase it if you like. Now keep in mind that you get a better deal if you purchase it as part of that Vox 60 TC starter kit, and we'll be reviewing the Vox 60 TC mod in the next few days here on 7 Report. Thanks again to our friends at VaporFi for supplying the V6 tank for us to review, and thank you for being with us today on 7 Report. I hope you'll subscribe to the YouTube channel And check out our website too, 7report.com. We update both the website and the YouTube channel, hardware, e-juice reviews, informative articles all the time. So please do keep coming back. And thank you again for being with us today on 7 Report.